welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to answer a viewer's question. They had actually asked the question in one of my other videos and I answered it for them. But a little funny story here. I was talking to my wife and I was telling her about the question and that I gave the solution and that they thanked me for the solution. I said that's great, and I really don't need to do a video on it. And she said, well, why? And I said, well, because I've already explained it in the comments. And she looked at me, and we both watch YouTube videos, and she's absolutely 100% right. Most people don't read the comments. I read comments on my channel, but if I'm watching a video, I usually don't go through and read the comments, so she's absolutely right. The rest of you probably don't know the answer to this. So, here's the question. The question was, okay, I've downloaded what I think is the editor. Here it is. Here's the file that I got, and I've installed Java, and when I go to run it, actually, in their case, it opened in a different program. Well, the solution is fairly simple, but I want to go through the problem with you, show you the problem, and show you how to fix the problem. So let me share my screen with you, and we'll go through this together. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. And I'm going to go through quickly downloading this so you know where you need to go. So if you go up here and it's Roland.com, and if you go to Roland.com, this is Roland's page. Under support, there's updates and drivers. So you're going to select that. Now, this is all of their updates and drivers. We're looking for the FR-1x. So we come down here to FR-1x. Where are we at? FR-1x, the V accordion. Now, this particular download is exactly the same for the 3x and the 7x. So they're exactly the same. Okay? Because we're getting the Java program, the set editor. So you click on FR-1x, and they have a whole lot of things. The system update, I've already talked about that. I have a video out on installing that. They also have the sound editors, or not editors, sorry, the expansion kits down here, all three of them. But what we're talking about today is the set editor. So right here is the set editor. And again, you can see it's for the 7x, the 3x, or the 1x. They're all the same. So we click on it. And in one of my other videos, Ask Before You Buy, someone asked if it worked on the Mac. And it does. You saw it. It's the same software. So what you're going to do, you're going to come down here. Here's the licensing agreement. You click Agree, and you download the file. When you do, it's going to download the file. This is a zip file. This is a zip file. And what we're going to have to do is expand that zip file to get this to work. So let me bring that up. I have it on my other screen, so let's pull it over to this screen. So here is the downloaded file. Okay, to extract this, you single click on it and then click extract all, because this file will not work. So if this is what you downloaded and you try to double click on it or something, it's not going to work. You have to extract it first. So that's the first possible mistake or error coming up. So we'll extract it. I'm just going to put it right here in this folder, because this is just demo. Okay, so here's the Mac, but I'm dealing I'm on a PC, so I'm going to show you what happens here. So inside this folder, here is this program. Okay, now you can see that I have the file extension. Okay, if you're not seeing the file extension, it's because it is turned off. Okay, and if we go to options, view, show hidden files, nope, display full path, hide empty. Oh, wait, what's this one right here? Hide extensions for known file types. Okay, if that is checked, let me just show you what happens. If that is checked, this is what you will see. You will not see that file extension. It'll just be this. I like to simply always have that off. I want to see the file extensions, but that's my preference. Okay, so now you see the file extensions. That's how you get into it. It's simply under options, folder options. Okay, so assuming that you have this, okay. Now, if you have not already done so, you have to install Java. Now, I already have Java installed here, and if somebody is having a problem with that, please message me. I'll be happy to help you with that. But you simply install Java. Now, if you right click on this and go to property, you don't have to do this, but I just want to show you. It's saying it's a jar file. Okay, it knows what type of file it is. So we're ready to actually create a user set or edit one, do whatever we're going to do. So I double click on it. Oops, came up over in my other screen. Let me kind of show you what happens here. Okay, if I double click on it, it's going to open it, but I can't edit anything. What is this? This is a bunch of garbage. It's not working. They've given me a faulty file. So the obvious thing is go out, re-download it, do it again. You're going to get exactly the same thing. The problem is that jar file is not associated with Java. It's associated in this case with Notepad. So anytime I try to open any .jar file, it's going to open in Notepad. That is of no value to me. Okay, it's of no value to me. Other than, hey, this is pretty cool. I can look at a lot of stuff in here, and a lot of these things, now they don't actually make sense here, but this is the Java program. And there's some other things you can do with that, but you need to be a programmer to do that, beyond the scope of this. So let's fix the problem. Problem is it's not associated. Right click, come down with open with. Now, we're going to choose another app because I don't want to have it do this I want it to do it all the time. See, I could just click on, hey, Java, do that, and it would open it. But it won't reassociate it. There's something called a registry file, and we have to actually change that. The good news is if you say choose another app, now you have to find that app. I'm going to take Java and I'm going to tell it always open it with Java. That reassociates the jar file with the Java file, with the Java program. So now, anytime I go to open a jar file, boom, there it is. There is the FR-1x. I can edit it. Now, like I said, this is it's the exact same program. I can change models and I can have it for the 3X or 7X. And so that same program will work with any one of those three. So, bottom line, that is how you associate. So now, once I've made that simple correction, it'll open every single time now on this machine. So if you have that problem, that is the solution. Now that we've gone through all of that and you now see how to do it and what the problem really was, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe below. All right. With that in mind, keep playing.